Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we have some news. We had like a big product stream reveal type of deal, as well as then the regular scheduled weekly stream. So for the product stream, I was expecting, a bit more. Basically, the only news we really got was that we have trial deck and title booster of a Record of Ragnarok. So this is an anime that I know absolutely nothing about, and it's coming to English. So, a lot of collab sets came out in Japan and then we didn't end up getting them. And this one is coming to English. This doesn't do much for me. If you're a big fan of this anime or whatever, that might be cool for you. My big gripe with collabs is usually that if you're not into the anime and those reveals are happening, you're just kind of like, okay, whatever. And so, I don't know, it really slows down reveal season for me personally. But again, if you like this anime, maybe this is a huge deal for you, so okay. Then we also saw the new fancy version of the new Grade 4s. So all of the trial deck boss units for Overdress have these new Grade 4s coming out with particular strong skills. They're pretty strong upgrades, apparently. And so they're also getting like this super fancy rarity. Like it looks like an RLR or an SSR or an ASR or whatever R they can come up with. But yeah, these look very cool. I'm looking forward to maybe picking up the Magnolia, depending on how hard it is to pull. If it's as hard as RLR, I'm out of here. if it's a bit easier, then perhaps. And then I think the most important thing from that entire product reveals stream thing was the new English Vanguard producer. So as you know or don't know, Vanguard's previous producer, Mori, left on pretty short notice. Everyone was like, oh, this is gonna be the producer from Overdress onwards, and he's gonna change all these things, and then he did. He brought a lot of cool things, and then suddenly out of nowhere, it's like, hey, he left, and people were up in arms thinking, oh, this is gonna change everything. People were like making crazy conspiracy theories about it, really ridiculous stuff. Overall, I tweeted out like, hey, chill out. They still have a massive business structure that's already set up. Like, nothing much is gonna change. Of course, I'm grateful for all like the cool things that Mori did, but freaking out about something like that is pretty ridiculous. So then this stream we got the news that instead of having one producer in Japan, we're now gonna have two Vanguard producers, one for English and one for Japan. And then those will, work together, actively cooperate, let's say. And I think it's actually way better than what we had before. Because this means that not only do you have a producer that listens to the global side, but you have a producer for the global side. And they will have more leverage. It will, in my opinion, impact things even better. If I had to compare it, I would say back in the day, Vanguard was 90% listening to Japan, 10% listening to global. And then when Mori came in, that was shifted a bit, which was positive. Maybe it was like 70-30. And now that we have two producers, doing their thing for their respective regions and then collaborating, I think we'll finally see it getting closer to maybe it's 60-40 or even 50-50. Who knows? We're all speculating in the end. This can only be good. So I'm very excited for Shunichi Taira. I hope I don't mess up names. I'm very excited to see what he brings to the table. He already tweeted out about some concerns that people were having with premium. So I'm assuming that means the over triggers that we saw in BRO doing their thing. Beyond that, there's seemingly no issues in premium. You could argue Nightmare Dolls is a bit strong, sure, but after the previous ban list, the format has been incredible. We saw that for BRO as well. By the way, should I make a video about BRO, like a meta-analysis? Let me know in the comments down below. But so yeah, it's clear that he's listening very, very well to the global community, and I'm just looking forward to it. I have a very, very positive outlook on this. So then we had the card reveal stream, and boy oh boy, I'm sad. We essentially just saw two cards revealed for Zorga, or well, Stoicheia, let's say. First we had Gather Upon Me, Wandering Souls. Play this with cost, discard an order card from your hand, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets drive +1. So you're minusing two cards, this order and the other order, to then get a drive, which is, -2 +1. But sure, a drive can be strong, but is that good enough? Like, does this matter? I'm pretty sure you'll run it. Like, sometimes you're like, wow, but Zorga is so behind all the other decks, like all the relevant decks. Obviously, there's a few weaker decks out there, but like Zorga is really bottom of the barrel right now. And the card, the new order is like -2, get a drive? I don't know. I'm more excited about this card in Premium than in Overdress, honestly. And then the second card is a Roaming Prison Dragon. Auto from drop. And it has 5k power, by the way. It's a grade 3 with 5k power. But so auto from drop, when you play a normal order, you may call this card to R. If you called this card, perform one of the following. If it was Alchemagic, perform all of the following instead. This unit gets power plus 10,000. This unit gets critical plus 1. So in a Zorga deck, this is a 15k power with a crit. Really? Is that like our new triple rare? Again, like the deck is very bottom of the barrel right now. And I'm a big fan of it. I have it maxed out. Like, Zorga is my boy. Favorite deck in Overdressed by far. And like, our new triple rare is a 15k with a crit. Oh, guard with 5k, GG. Yo, you boosted. Oh no, now it's bigger. Like, I don't think that's very strong. I don't think this is very impactful. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's some crazy new cards. Again, the set isn't fully revealed yet. But so far, they could have made this a 13k base and given it like 15k extra power, making it a 20k 8 swing. And I would have been like, ah, cool. But I would still not be like super mega hype or anything like that. So I don't know, this just feels very, very, very okay for a deck that currently needs something very, very, very strong. But again, there's more reveals for set 4. For all we know, we get some new grade 1 that says, when revived by an order under Alchemagic, your opponent now needs to guard with 2 or 3 for every attack this turn. That would, you know, or a Sentinel restriction or something like that. I don't know. The best finisher Zorga has right now is the Shark, and I feel like it's not strong enough, given what other decks have access to. However, the art looks really cool. So we have that going for us. We have a 5k grade 3 with an okay skill, but the art, man, that looks fantastic. I'm awaiting other reveals, but until then, I might just be sticking to Bruce and Loronalol. Hope you found this interesting. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.